Did you buy a house that has a bunch of scrap wood and you're not sure what to do with it? You find stuff on your property and you don't know what to do with it? Like this scrap roofing material? It's not good for roofing anymore. You got a bunch of firewood and you don't know what to do with it? Ron knows stuff here. Mrs. Ron knows stuff somewhere. And behind the camera, just in time.
Hi.
Good boy. So you're probably saying, Ron knows stuff, what is this? Well, this is spare parts that I had laying around my 2.5 acre property. The previous owner was a bit of a hoarder, so there's stacks of stuff everywhere. We needed a place to store our firewood that's closer to the house, and there's all kinds of conversation about should you cover it, should you put it open, so we did a compromise of the two. We did this with all stuff we found on the property. Here are some old fence posts. We put those about 14 inches apart on center. And then we found some old lumber. That's a 10-foot board, 2x4 on both sides. And we found some old metal roofing. And we just put 2 pieces of that with some screws I had laying around. So now on the base here, we found some old block around the house. And we're gonna put square fence posts that are laying around as a base. And then we're gonna fill this up with logs. There'll be 2 rows of firewood, and the boards here are gonna hold it from falling over, and then the boards on the bottom will allow it to breathe. And as you can see, we got a big stack of wood to put in here. So now let's get started on that wood. I found Mrs. Ron knows stuff.
Here I am.
And here I go. So look at me back up that trailer, huh? Pretty impressive, don't you think? I know how to back up a trailer. So here I'm taking the square fence posts that we found laying around, and I'm putting them on the cinder block to make our decking for the...
So we're repurposing them. That's awesome.
Yep, we didn't throw out a thing. We're just finding scraps all over the yard and making things out of them when we can.
Yeah, making the best of it. One fun fact to
Yes.
know is this little attachment trailer thing that you've got the logs in that you're going to unload.
Yep.
That came with the house. It was
Yeah.
inadvertently left with the house.
Yeah,
So,
we-
score. We had to, fill up the tire or buy a new
No,
tire?
I bought new tires for it because they were dry rotted. But yeah, like I said, we've been finding stuff all over the place. So that's one of the finds. We also found a push mower that was in the woods, and it works great.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. He thought, well, let me see if I can start this thing.
Mm.
Started right up.
yeah, I mean, I did do a little tune up and whatnot to it first, but
Yeah.
when I saw it had compression, off we went. So when doing the wood rack, it's very simple. You just need to have something for the wood to lean on the ends. And here you can kind of see that we're doing 2 rows. One row will lean against one post and one row will lean against the other post. There's
Set
a
a
better shot.
post.
Yeah, so there's a better shot of it.
Yeah.
Now we're pulling the wood from underneath the decking.
And have they seen that yet?
They will, but the whole idea of that is to make that usable living space down there. So once we get all the wood out of there, we're gonna rock it.
I'd like to get a hot tub down there if possible, but I haven't talked Ron knows stuff into that. But
yeah, we'd have to run power for it. That's an extra expense. So no.
it would be nice, and it's still not out of the picture.
No, it isn't, to be honest with you. Now that I have this wheelbarrow emptied, let's go get another load, shall we?
Absolutely, it's fun to watch you.
Ron knows stuff here. Mrs. Ron knows stuff behind the camera.
Hi.
And the log stack is right here. Now you're probably saying, Ron knows stuff, you have more wood than this. And that would be correct. But I don't have more back to move this
Right now.
right now. So, as you can kind of tell, it's 25 degrees out. Got a fire going. So, this is going to stop. And eventually I'll post a picture or another video showing you it all done.
And it should be filled to the brim with extra wood still left over.
Yeah, we got a lot of wood. As you can see, we have plenty of wood left to finish filling up that rack. It should hold all this.
And it was all full, just as much as the other side, if not a little more.
Yeah. So,
And then we still have this stack.
so remember to like, subscribe, and share, because every time you do, we get
Kibble for Coco.
Yay. Remember, Ron knows stuff, Mrs. Ron knows stuff, and now you know stuff too. Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Welcome to Ron Knows Stuff!